Oh, hang on 1 second. Hey, YouTube. What's up? How are you guys doing? Hi, you guys. Did you miss me? We must not have missed me too bad. Hi, manifesting things. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving. Happy. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Ellie. Hi, WM. How's everyone doing today? Good, I hope. I thought I had my spirit box on. Oh, dang it. Gonna have to, you guys are gonna make me put my glasses on. Do you know the Morgan? I know Akate. That's who I know. Hi, Danny. Happy Thanksgiving. I study Akate and Dagda. Cool. You too. Hang on, closer a little bit. Hold on. Happy Thanksgiving. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm doing better. I have a few of these little dudes that I want to go over with you guys. Did I miss something? Hello. Cool, cool. Yeah, we need to go over these. Now, yes. Hi, Spiritual Dreams. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Angela. How's everyone doing? I've been gone for 4 days. Have you missed me? Hey, Kimberly. Oh my gosh. All right, I'll check my Wi-Fi. Hang on. Excuse my hand, you guys. I gotta check my Wi-Fi. Because I always forget. We should be good now. How's everyone doing? Much better. Okay, good, good. Awesome. I'm doing good, except for that I'm annoyed right now because I just got through chasing my dog around, trying to get her to come back in the house because it's cold outside. She's a fucking asshole. You've got a stitch in your side since what? Since noon and it won't go away. I don't know what you mean. Like a pain? In your side, like right here? Like right there? Sharp, painful feeling after a run. Oh. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, like in your ribs. Is it right in the back part of your rib right there? I've had that. I have that right now. I've had it for a few days though. I'm debating about ordering an 8x10 mirrors from the Dollar Tree for my stellar mirror or looking on Amazon. The only thing about the Dollar Tree mirrors that I will tell you, okay, I tried that. I got a bunch of them, and then I took them out of the frames, and I was gonna like glue them all together for my mirror box, you know. And the glass from the Dollar Tree is the mirror is so thin, like almost like like paper thin. When I was trying to put them together, some of them just break. They're just brittle and they just break. So if you're going to do those mirrors, that glass from the Dollar Tree, I recommend that you leave them in the frames. Don't try to take them out. That's the only problem with those. I would say go to like an antique store. That's where I got my mirror. It's from the antique store. Oopsie. It's so quiet. What is going on? So they turned off my spirit box and turned on my camera. I hope you feel better, spiritual dreams. Yeah. Oh, they turned it off? Oh, there it is. Hello. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, that dog. She made me go outside and yell, call her name, and try to get her to come up on the porch and stuff, and she just is really bad. 3. So I think I'm gonna have to, like, I don't know, we're going to do some kind of dog run for her because she's just an asshole. Toy. I feel your energy. I've been going through a lot of weird stuff, and it's been kind of kicking my ass, and so I just was just like, I'm not doing anything until I'm through this, because it was kind of a lot to handle. Hopefully she grows out of it. I know, because our dogs aren't usually like that. Like, we can let them run about and they'll always come back when we tell them to and not leave the yard. And she just hauls ass. And she just wants to run. And then she goes over to the fence where the other dogs are and tries to start trouble with them. And gun. It's in my purse. Yeah, she's distance. Yeah, she's a fucker. I got her a shock collar, and well, my daughter got her a shock collar, and I didn't want to put it on her, but apparently she needs to have it. That's what I call her, a troublemaker. You have a standard poodle who was like that until she was about 3. Oh gosh. That's a long time to wait to have to put up with that. That's a long time to put up with bad behavior for me. I don't tolerate it well. So, economist. I will just do something else with her. I don't know what, but we'll try different things until we find what works, you know. But those little shock collars, they don't really do much, but hopefully it'll be enough to zap her out of it, you know. So this is, I'm going to look at this Come Back Love spell for KO. I don't know if it's a booster. I think it's a booster. Oh, nice. Oh, I got info all over it. Hang on, let me make sure. It looks really good. It's a little cloudy. It's cloudy, but it's not bad cloudy. It's good cloudy. It burned all the way through to the bottom. I'm going to put these in the fire. Maybe if I can get them off there, like, you can't even tell that there are people on there. They're all covered in oil and blood. Don't go away. Thank you. Okay, next one. That one was for KO. It looks good. This one is Comeback Love Protection for AA. And so a lot of these I did on these because these specific people, I wanted their situation. I've cast for them in the past, like a long time ago in the past. But I wanted them kept under fire. I wanted it kept on them for nonstop for days. And AA, yours is beautiful. It came out really nice and clean, and it looks really good. It burned all the way through, all the way down. There's no dark spots. I think you're good to go. And this one, she wanted some protection, wanted their commitment and their love, you know, their relationship, I guess, to be protected, because he's getting ready to go through a shitstorm. And she just wanted to make sure that their love spell was intact and strong and good to go, and it looks awesome. It looks really, really good. Okay, this one is Lust and Love for RV. Gosh, I did this one a long time ago. I never looked at it, I guess. Did I get all of them from over there? Yeah. Sometimes... Yeah. This one looks really good too. There's a bunch of sticky, nasty stuff on the side from all the crap I put on there, but it looks really good too. I don't see anything bad on there. It looks good to me. When you guys get these good booster spells like this, use that energy, you guys. It's there for you to use it. Like, work it. You feel it and stuff, work it. You know, shoot him a message or call him or whatever the situation is. This one is for KF. And this is his second job one, which I happen to know didn't go well. And yeah, it's pretty, yeah, I don't want you to see the names, but you see it's dark and hazy. Yeah, it's dark and hazy almost all the way through. Like down at the bottom, it did fine. But we need to talk. Like, we need to figure out what's going on with you. Because there's something, you're doing something that's blocking your shit. And I really don't know what it could be. So we need to work on that. Together. We will figure it out. The first one didn't look bad, I don't think, but the second one is definitely showing cloudy haziness in there. You know, it's all like dark, and it's a solid one. It's not just in one particular spot. Like, it's all the way around, all the way through evenly darkness. Strange. We'll have to talk about that later, privately. Because something's going on with you. I don't know what. Something. So what are you guys doing? I'm sorry, I've been ignoring you. Do you use your pendulum still to talk with us? I do. Hi, wait, what's your name? King Jan Lee Disturb 66. Hello. What up from California? It's 40 and raining. I have okay. I didn't miss too much. All right, cool. Well, I do still use it. Usually, I don't know, usually I don't really have to use them anymore. Like, to get answers from them, but sometimes I do. Is that odd? Does that say Audrey? Come back. Oh, and Andre. And hi, long time no talk. Oh, from Aurora, huh? I know, you haven't been on here for a long time. Where have you been? You've been just living life? Having a good time? Man, I tell you what, I have had a rough week. Hi, Diana. You had just got your dragons. I had just got finished my time. Hi. My time to... Boy. Oh my. Well, I'm glad you're done with that. Unknown. What are you up to tonight since you're on so early? I have a lot of things to do. Why have you had a rough week? I did not get any notification. How rude. Well, just stuff. I just been dealing banking. I've been just going through some stuff. Like, I think that sometimes I do too much work, and then it affects my physical body. I'm awesome, Diana. How are you, sweetheart? But like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I do castings for everyone. Plus, I do a lot of other things too. Surrounding. I do a lot of other things. Like, I do rites and rituals, and I've been doing a lot of invoking of things, and and I think that when I travel long distance with the portal like I did, that's when it started. That's when I got when it really got me. So I don't know if it was that or what. Plus, I've been working with a lot of new gatekeepers and things like that, and opening some new... No, don't slap me. I don't want to be slapped right now. No slap. I'm not in the mood. Oh my gosh. But I just been doing a lot of extra. Yeah, I'm better. I'm okay. I'm getting better. I mean, I could still feel it on me, and I could feel like. Do you mind if I ask what gatekeepers you're working with? Well, right now I'm working with Surgat and the Lord of the Dark Star, and Belial and Lucifer. Yes, all of them, all together. And so sometimes I forget that I'm only human, and I have this physical body that I have to deal with, as in Lucifer Drophakal. And I work with them too, with Lucifer Drophakal also. But no, Dark Star is not not in Primal. Lucifer Drophakal he's different in Primal. He kind of keeps track of Ikate's children and what we're doing. Like, he records everything that we do, like magically, like when we do castings and stuff. And um, when I do poppets and stuff, I evoke him and have him write up their name in the Book of the Damned, things like that in my blood. And so it's like a whole thing. But okay, can you talk about this description and feelings? Hold on. About the feelings of the gatekeepers and the recovery of muscle cramps throughout the body. Oh, I'm sorry. It hurts. I know. It sucks. Hi, Billy. I know I'm really early tonight. I'm glad that I could catch you all. That's wonderful. It's painful. I know. I know. Sometimes it can really fuck you up. So you got to kind of be careful, because like when you're first doing it, it feels like a high. Like it feels really good and you feel awesome and everything. But then when you crash, like there's always a crash, then you're going to pay for it. And sometimes it'll put you down for a few days, like it'll fuck you up. So I way overdid it. And I do that a lot because I just get so excited. And then I'm like, oh, let's do this one. Let's do this one. Let's do this. And then, I have permission from Akate to do all that, and from Lucifer and Belial. And so I just go. And then I think, I don't think about the crash, and until I'm crashing. And then I'm like, holy fuck. But it is part of it, and you get used to it to a certain extent, but I just totally did too much. That crash. Well, you just explained Lucifage has a lot of similarities. Throughout the whole body? Yes, throughout the whole body. Well, Lucifage has been channeling things about the Dark Star, so that's why I thought the same thing. That's my gatekeepers current that does have primal and Dracani aspects. Yes. Well, like yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. Wait. The crash. How do I begin working with Akate? I work with Lucifer and Belial. Is my father. He's mine too. I love him so much. He's everything to me. He's my whole world. They all are. But sometimes I like to just lay in front of his altar and just, say, help me. Look what I did. I'm a big mess. But get on primalcraft.com and talk to Mark about, buying the books. And that's the best way. I don't know. The last I heard, he was sold out of the Queen of Hell. And so, but I don't know. You have to get with him. If you buy the Red King, I don't know this. I'm not affiliated with him. Oh, I'm sure they're always around me. But thank you for noticing. But you could talk to him and tell him that you really, that you feel called to the path and stuff, and he'll do whatever he can to help you get set up. He's really awesome to work with, and I'm sure he would be happy to help you out. But I think that you'll have to get the Red King, and then he'll try to help you. I don't know if he will or not, but to get the Queen of Hell. Because the Queen of Hell is Akate's book, and that's first and foremost. Hi, Matt. And so, yeah, you can get all that, and then, you know, he'll help you get set up in what order you need to do them or whatever. But I don't know, maybe. I don't know where he's at or what he's doing, or I've gone to calling him Dad instead. It seems like he likes being personalized, like Paimon, King Paimon. Yeah, I'm getting ready to do a video on the difference between their sigils. Um, I've noticed that it comes up a lot. Belial has a 5 sigil and a 6 sigil tower, and so I'm going to be talking about that. And then Akate has a couple of different wheels, and I'm going to talk about those. And then Lucifer has many different um, sigils, and I want to talk about those. I don't know if I'm going to get too crazy into it, but I just noticed that people ask a lot of questions about that, especially with Belial, because I always say I'm using the 6th tower sigil, and then I go, why? Waiting, and I go, why? Because I can. And so people are like, what does that mean? And so I'm going to try to explain a little bit about that. But I have to do legit. Who's over there? Somebody's right over there. Real, yes. So anyways, I'm really excited and looking forward to doing that, because I know that people don't know the difference, and then they like add to them sometimes, and they do all these things, and I'm just like, ew, don't do it. That's awesome, Andre. I must have missed something. But yes, Belial is partnership. Yeah, partnership. He's always there when I need him, and he lets me get away with stuff that Akate and Lucifer don't let me get away with sometimes, I think. I shouldn't have said that, but he always tells me that if I do something wrong, he'll tell me I did it wrong, and then he'll say he's gonna overlook it. A rose. Yes, you have roses. Do you love them? But Akate just is really encouraging. Like, she's like really encouraging for me to just go, 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 do more, do more, do more. And I just feed it. I just eat that energy up, Yes. I just eat that energy up, and then I just want to go, go, go with her, and do this and do that and do this and do that and do this, and and she's just always, let's do this now. Okay, you did that. Okay, now let's do this. Now let's do that. And then I just go, 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 and then my body goes, bam. I'm like, okay. That was fun. Can't be doing that. So I think hi Ed Fern. I think that a steady pace is smart. Hi, you're on a roll. Planet Earth. Yes. She said Earth and planet. She said legit, really legit partnership. Rose, one, Earth and Planet. Here. Hi, will you tell me your name? Garbage. Oh, garbage. You won't tell me your name. All of this stuff is garbage right here. I need to throw it away. I do. You're right. Planet Earth and garbage. Oh no, that doesn't sound good. I don't know. She left. Is there a full moon today? No, I don't think so. I don't think so, darling. Check the moon calendar and tell me. I haven't even had a chance to look. Yeah, we just had a new moon a couple of days ago. Yeah, so it's not full moon. Thanks, Cindy. But gosh, I better pick up all my little trashes. Anyways, so I have mini spells to do, and I was going to do a pop it on Tuesday, but obviously that didn't happen. Let's see, I have everybody numbered in what order to do their spells. So I'm gonna do this one. I'm going to do this one first tonight. I'm gonna do this one. And this is for MD. I'll be doing this one tonight. And this is a Comeback Love. Right? Yep, Comeback Love. And then this is a Comeback Love. What number is this one? Oh, these are ones I just got in. So these ones I'm not going to be, and then this one, I don't know if I'll do this one or not tonight. I'm going to be doing, I'm kind of, I'm weaning myself back into this stuff. This one, and then the second one is for RD. And then the third one is for NH. And then the fourth one, no, I'm not doing that. One's going to have to be way last because that was a bad one. And then the fourth one is for TB. I'm going to put fourth on there, third, second, and first. And then I have another one I want to do, but this one's going to have to wait a little bit because she had someone else casting for her, and so that's going to have to wait. It's almost done. It's been, I think she said 3 weeks, so we just have to wait until next week to do this one. And then this one will be 5th, right? Is that where I'm at? 5th. And then I'm going to do this one and this one on Saturday. These are curses. Yay! And then I'll be all caught up. That's not that bad, you guys. Only 5 spells. Not counting curses. So that's not too bad. Go up. I couldn't sleep on the new moon night. Wide awake. Yeah, that happens sometimes. But anyways, so everything's going good, but I do want to get that video out, because a lot of people have been emailing me questions and putting comments and stuff on my videos asking about them. And there was another comment that somebody made on one of my videos, and I wanted to address it as well. They said, do my clients realize or understand that I'm the one, me, paying the Pied Piper for their castings? I'm the one paying for it. Mainly. And that means, like, she was asking, or he was asking, I can't remember if it was a male or a female, but they were asking if my clients understood that I'm the one who does, like, the sacrifices and the offerings for your castings to be cast. And my answer to that question is yes, they know, because that's why they pay me to do the spell. If you're a witch and you're getting paid to do the spell for someone, then you're the one that is doing the offerings. You're the one who is using your relationship with the gods and the universe to put that out into the universe for them. And my answer is, that's why I get paid the big bucks, I guess. I don't know. But, I think that kind of goes with it. And so, of course they know. At least I hope they know that's why you pay a witch to cast for you, because we have built a relationship with the gods. We give them offerings, and we give them blood, and we whatever, we give them all the things to build a relationship with them. We give them our love and our life and our soul and everything, and which by the way, most of us would do regardless if we were witches or not, because we just love them and they're our family. And that just kind of, it's part of it, and it's just part of being a witch. But of course they know. That's why they go to a witch, so that they don't have to do offerings, and they don't have to invoke them or evoke them, or they don't have to pull energy out of themselves to push the spell out. I mean, not everyone can do that anyways, and that's why we exist. So yeah, they know. What's up? Hi, Kelly. How are you, sister? Oopsie. Come back. What did he say behind you? Hey, honey, in pain? Just a little. It's not too bad. Oh, he said pain. Hated pain. Is that what he said? Extended pain. Hated. Collapse. Extended pain. Hated. That pretty much sums it up. It is not fun, but it's just part of growing and conditioning our bodies to be able to tolerate more vibrations. The higher vibrations we work with, the more pain our body goes through, and the more we can, hi Started and Shaken, the more we can, you know, we could work with the gods longer and better, and it's just part of it. It just seems like I've been doing it a lot to myself lately, but it's only because I want to keep growing. I just crave it, and I can't help it. I'm so addicted to the primal current and being with them and visiting with them and walking with them and talking with them, even if it's just for a short time. I just can't get enough. It's my path. Yes, it is. And so if I have to suffer for a few days, then I'll suffer for a few days. Wait, I'm going to get this out of the way. There we go. I think I provide the gods more with coffee in my blood since I drink a lot of coffee. I give them a lot of caffeine too. I think they like caffeine, and that's why we all drink it so much. And alcohol. I never used to drink alcohol, to be honest. I couldn't even finish a drink. I always wanted to, but I could never finish one. And probably since, I don't know, probably the last few months, I've been having like one drink a day for the last few months. And that's really unusual for me. It's not that much, but you know, like this much alcohol with this much cranberry or something like that. But yeah, that's the reason for our insomnia. Caffeine. Booze is something you've only been doing off and on this past year. Yeah, it's not normal for me, but it helps relax my body, though. I think that I like it because it relaxes my body muscles. You know, it helps to calm them down because. Yeah. But whatever. Should offer Lucifer some bourbon cake. Yeah, you should. Made me for Thanksgiving since I didn't buy it. Yeah. Normal, I don't drink. Yeah, me either. It's abnormal for me, but I think he would like that, Danny. I do too. He loves things like that, especially cake. He likes cake. I went to buy them a cake. I would always try to get like a spice cake because I know Kate likes the spices. And I went in there and Lucifer was like, chocolate. Chocolate. Authorize. I could feel your energy, by the way. Did you decide how you're driving to? No. Super. He said, can authorize super. I think that you're going to have to come and haul them for me, Kelly. I think that's the best way because it's a bit much for me. Belial's done that to me. Sitting meditation chocolate. Yeah, they all like sweets. They all really contributor on your way. Good. And I won't have to. You'll be here by the time it's time to go. Peasant. They should be here like on this. They'll be ready to go on the 6th. So release the peasants. I I will. I will release the peasants to you. You can have them all.
Charles.
Okay. Is that who you want? I actually know a Charles. Is your name Charles? I know a Charles. Reality. Do you want Charles, or is your name Charles? I will bring him to you. Oh dear. Since we got off the phone, I've been feeling lots of needle pins. Oh shit. Yeah, that sucks, don't it? Is it like right around you right here? And what are you using to hear your spirits talk? I am using, wait, who asked me that? Manifesting things. I'm using the Ghost Radio. It's an app. Upper torso chest. Yep. Fun, fun. Welcome to my world. Yeah, it hurts really bad. It looks like this. The other day, I don't know if I already told you guys this, but I'm just saying it again for the person who just asked me that. When I was writing on the mirror, a spirit got on the Ghost Radio and said, mirror. And then it said my mirror was a killer, but it kind of is, so. I hope you get better soon too, Kelly. Yeah, I was like writing curses on the mirror, and so it was kind of funny. I was like, yes. And one time I was holding an apple, and it said apple. And it proves to me all the time that they're here, you know, and so it's not like some people say they're not true, you know, they don't really work, blah, blah, blah. It proves to me all the time that it does work and they are here. And yes, it does open shit up, but I have shit opened up all the time anyway, so it doesn't make any difference to me. They know when they come through on here, they know how to behave themselves. They know, you know, and if they don't, they find out really fast. But it's all good. I love them, and they're all welcome to talk on there, and that's why I have it on. You know? I gotta clean up my mess here, you guys. What is going on? This is quite a mess. I'm gonna put these ones over here. Kind of help block the camera. I made a big mess. I did. All of these are going in the fire. Whew. So, what else? What other questions do you guys have? Did I miss anything? How do you like working with Surgot? To me, Surgot's energy is really nice, but he kind of reminds me a lot. He has a lot of similarities to Belial, as far as being specific and liking things done a certain way. Belial is is very much like that, and he likes things a certain way. He's very detailed and very specific on how he wants you to do things, especially when you're setting up his altar and stuff. You know, Belial's just like, this is how I want it, and that's it, you know.
Amen.
And he's like really specific. And I noticed that meticulous. Yes, he's very, very meticulous, very detailed. And Surgot's like that too, to a certain extent. He likes things nice. He wants, like, when you make things for him, he wants them to be nice. He doesn't want crap. Yeah. I gave him the bison head for his vessel. So he has the big bison head.
Weather.
And he was very specific on how he wanted me to do it and stuff. And, you know, I put a sigil up there and, you know, did the whole ceremonial thing with that with him. And I think he really liked it. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember. He did something to let me know he really liked it, but now I can't remember what he did. Anyways, he let me know that he really liked it. And he elevates your heart rate like Belial does. Like Belial, when he gives you energy, your heart rate will increase, you know, and stuff. And Surgot can cause that as well. So when I feel his energy, it feels a lot like his, but his is a little heavier. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, you could feel like the heaviness of it, but you could also feel the heart rate, and his energy is just a little bit different, but it's similar to Belial's. But when I took Akate's her print to the store, to the framing shop to get framed, to get fitted for a frame and stuff, because those are open portals, you know, and so she wants those all framed. All 4 of them that I have to be done. But so that energy was very, very intense, and it felt very similar to all of them put together at the same time, all at once. And so I don't know what I'm going to do when I have to go take all 4 of them. I only took 1. I'm thinking, I think I'm going to try to wrap them up, you know, like in a picture, in a big blanket is the only thing I could think of, and then put them, we'll have to take the Tahoe and then put them in the back of the Tahoe. I don't know that that's going to make any difference at all, but I got to try something. I'm not going to put them in a trailer and haul them in the trailer, although I could. It is an option. But I don't want to have to haul a trailer all the way to Farmington. Have you worked with the Morse? Yes! Yes, I have. I was really happy about that. The sisters were so awesome. I was kind of hesitant to work with them because I was afraid that they weren't gonna like me, because most women don't like me. And so I was like, they probably aren't gonna like me. And so, which is really stupid, but you know, I'm just like, oh gosh, you know, I like working with the males and not the females, because they always, I don't know, I'm just silly. But they didn't have a problem with me at all, and so I was really comfortable with them. Their energy was nice, and they told me that they work with me all the time in the other realms. They're always with me, and every time I call Belial, they're there, and I just don't see them, but they're there, you know. And so I was like, oh well, gosh, then you know I do that all the time, every day of my life practically. So. Um, anyways, so it was really nice. I enjoyed their energy, and I didn't have any regrets, or I'm happy to. I'm going to do their sigil, and I put their sigil on some parchment paper and put my blood on it and did offerings to them and things like that. But I have not made them the wood thing yet, and so I need to do that still. But yeah, I've been doing all kinds of new workings, all like within a couple of weeks, and so I think that's kind of what happened to me. But it's part of it. It's just part of it, and you have to be willing to go through that if you're going to walk this path. It's just part of it, you know. If it's for frames, can you take their measurements? Yeah, I already took, that's why I took it in. Yeah, it's worth it. I already took it in, and then had them, because everything has to be custom. So I took one of them, and they're all the same size. I took one in, and I picked out custom framing, and they have to cut the glass and do all this. I think because it comes from Spain, it's an irregular sizing, and so everything had to be everything has to be custom with them, and Akate wanted a special frame, and so she picked out what she wanted. And hi Randy, been meaning to catch your live videos. Thanks, I'm glad you're here. I'm only going to be on for a few more minutes though. I'm already almost done. But I'm glad you got on. Purr. Sheet. Oh, I know what I could do, you guys. It just popped into my head right when he said sheet. I could use the silk. I could wrap them in the black silk that I have. And then I can put Sergot's, no, not Sergot's. I could put Cerberus's sigil on top of it, and that should. Yeah, diary pad lord. Oh my gosh. Thanks for giving me that idea, whoever popped that into my brain. Ew, duh. So yeah, so that's what I'll be doing then. Duh, I should have known that. I know that. I know better than that. I don't know why I didn't think about that. I actually studied that, and I know that. And it didn't even dawn on me. But yes, I have a giant piece. Identity. I have a giant piece of silk. I'll stack them all together. And then I will put Cerberus's sigil on it. Cerberus will keep everything contained so that it doesn't make me sick as fuck. Yay! Oh my gosh. You ever have one of those duh moments? That's what that is right there. Oh my gosh, it's so silly. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well then, there's that. That is funny shit. When things are going on, laughing out loud. Silk is so pretty. Here, can you hear me? I can hear you. Well, the stellar, okay, for example, the stellar mirror cannot be closed. You can't cover it with silk or anything else. You can't put anything on it to close it. It can't be closed. It's forever open. But other portals, vortexes, whatever you want to call them, you can close with black silk by hanging black silk in front of them and putting Cerberus's sigil so that he will guard that and make sure that nothing goes through there, so that there's not so much energy flowing through that causes your body to feel sick. Gotta pick up the kid. Bye. And so it is kind of a spell. I will have to evoke Cerberus and ask him to help me contain, keep them closed while traveling and while they're being framed and all of that good stuff. And that should do the trick. But I can't believe I totally didn't even... What an idiot. Whatever. I remember now. You would like to hear more about the mirror. I'm sure you would. I'm not trying to be rude, but it's kind of it's a primal thing. Not very many people can do it, have permission to open it. I was given permission by Akate to do it. I would never even attempt it without permission from her. She took me to another place. I was in another realm, we'll just call it that. And then she gave it to me and told me, this is for later, not for right now. And then later she told me, for me to start. So I started it. It took me a long time. It took me, I don't know, I think 6 months to get it all together, and now I have it, and it's opened, and I've done all the stuff that was required to open it, all the rights and stuff that it took to get it open. And so I have it. And a lot of primal people probably aren't happy about that, but I only do as I'm told. Building. And if Akate tells me I can do it, and yeah, they are, but I'm getting ready to take them off and put different ones on there. I want to put this week's names on there. This week I'm going to do love spells, and all the love spells that I have out, the new ones, that I have out for this week, I'm going to put on there. And so right now it's just full of curses, and I'm going to take those off and put the new ones on. And that is exciting. Hi, Kari. You contacted Lucifer.
Entry.
You didn't get a response. I do feel like I'm being watched, though. Well, like I said, with Lucifer, it's a little different. Because he's so high energy, you need to really have a balance, because Akate is a good balance. So I don't know, do you work with Akate? Because a lot of people have been asking me this question also. They want to just work with Lucifer and Belial and other demons. They want to work with demons. They don't think about the goddess. And the problem with that is that and why things go awry when you do that. Things will go crazy. Things will backfire. Things will mishaps will happen. Things will get off and crazy, and your stuff won't always work, and there's all kinds of problems and things that can happen if you don't have the goddess in there first. Akate is the balance. Without her, it's kind of chaos energy, like it's kind of like, did you smell the incense? It's kind of like she's there to balance everything out. The energy's out for you. And so you really need to first establish a relationship with her. She's created everything, and she's the one who stepped down. She's the one who did all these things. She did a lot of things that I'm not going to go into right now to balance everything out for us, so that as humans we can tolerate the energy and focus it and be able to work with them. But Lucifer's energy is really high vibration. I mean, it is so high that it took a long time. I worked with Akate for a few years, and with Belial even before I worked with Lucifer, because Lucifer was always there. I could always see him there in the background whenever I was going through initiations and things like that with Akate. She would be there, and Belial would be there, and then Lucifer would be like sitting back there. And I never knew why. I never understood why he was always there with me and them, but he never would get too close to me. And the reason is because I wasn't ready yet. Like, I couldn't handle, his vibrations are so high that it'll really, mess up your body, your physical, your human body. And so and it can cause a little, it can cause you to have a lot of brain fog and things like this. And so you have to have that balance, and Akate is that balance, and you need her. And I know that a lot of people work with Lucifer that say they don't, that don't work with Akate and things like that. But if you want to be successful at working with Lucifer and Akate and Belial and everything, I'm a Prima Witch, and that's all I know. And so I don't know how to work with them by themselves. I've never done that. I've never attempted it. I only am a Primal Witch. That's all I know. And so that's what I'm sharing with you, is what I know. The knowledge that I have, what I know about it. That's all I can tell you. I can't tell you, how to do it without, being affected by the high vibrations, because I've never done that. I only know how to do it with Akate because she's my balance. She's everything. And so, whenever I work with anyone, I always invoke her first. She's always first. I always call her in first, and then whoever else I need to work with for that specific thing that I'm doing, they come next, but it's always her first. And so if you're primal and that's your path and you really want to be successful at working with them, then you should. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying. That's how I know it to be. So, let me see, what did I miss? Another thing, Lilith, demonic, and keeps popping up in my head. I really don't. I will just tell you to maybe get some permacraft books and look into that. I don't really know how to explain all that kind of thing to you, and that's really not my place to do that, but just do a lot of research on it and see what you can find out. Yeah. Just know that Akate, everything came from her. She's number one. She's the first. Everything and they all came from her. So try to keep that in mind when you're dealing, no matter what being that you're dealing with, no matter what god or goddess you're dealing with, just know that everything started from her, and go from there. And I would probably suggest that you set up a little altar to her and, fill out a petition asking her, to help guide you on your path, that kind of thing, and ask her, if she accepts you, to give you some signs or something like that, and just do it, because it's the best way to be on this path, is with her, through her. Okay? All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to get off of here and get started. I'm going to do one spell, see how I feel. If I still feel good and everything, then I'll do one more, and we'll just go from there. But I could do one or two tonight and then do a couple more tomorrow, and I'll be all caught up already. So it's not a big deal. So I know that everybody gets so excited and wanting their spells cast right away. And I like to usually get them all done within 7 days of, you guys requesting them from me. And so I will try to make that happen. And yeah, we're all good. And then I have 2 for Saturday, so I have 2 for tonight, 2 for tomorrow night, and 2 for Saturday night. And so we should be good to go. All right, you guys, I love you all. Happy Thanksgiving, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace out.